We are going to see the short run equilibrium of a firm under perfect competition. We have already learned that perfect competition is a market condition in which there are large number of buyers and sellers selling identical or homogeneous product. They have perfect knowledge. So then, in the case of an equilibrium, the firm is said to be in equilibrium when it maximizes its profit. So that means a firm reaches its equilibrium position when it produces or supplies that quantity of output which maximizes its profit. So when it gets maximum profit, the firm is said to be in equilibrium. So here we are seeing a traditional diagram. TC is equal to TR approach. So in order to find out the profit, we need to deduct cost from revenue, that is total cost from total revenue. That will give us the details regarding profit. So here we can see the total cost and total revenue curve, straight line, total revenue curve and total cost curve, which is the traditional U-shaped curve. So the slope of TR curve is the marginal revenue. It is constant and equal to the prevailing market price, and since all the units are sold at the same price, so it is a straight line. So in pure competition, MR is equal to AR is equal to P. So, but we are not going to use this traditional U-shaped curves in order to explain the firm's condition. The alternative approach, which is based on marginal cost and marginal revenue, uses price as an explicit variable and shows clearly the behavioral rule that leads to profit maximization. So we are going to leave the traditional TC equal to TR condition and a new methodology is adopted. So instead of the U-shaped curve, so that it clearly speaks about the law of variable proportions, but we will be using the MCMR conditions and the diagram in which we have the average and marginal cost curves of the firm together with its demand curve, so that we can find the conditions. Here also the curves are U-shaped, reflecting the law of variable proportions. The firm tries to maximize its profit, that is to reach its equilibrium level. So it is where the output defined by intersection of MC is equal to MR. So we have to understand MC is equal to MR condition. So the firm is said to be in equilibrium when MC is equal to MR and the slope of MC should be greater than the slope of MR. So that means MC curve should meet the MR curve at the MC curve should meet the MR curve at the rising part. So in the diagram you can see E dash. It is also MC is equal to MR condition, but E dash is in the falling part. We have to see that MC equal to MR condition should be reached at the rising part of MC, that is E. So we are taking point of equilibrium as E, and in the first case E dash, the output will be very less. So if we take the point E, we'll get a higher level of output and also it is in the rising part. So these two conditions we have to take care, that is MC is equal to MR and also the slope of MC should be at the rising part, it should be greater than MC is equal to MR, and that means MC should cut MR from below. So this is the condition that we have to understand for the very first time. So the short run equilibrium of the firm can be graphically explained using MC is equal to MR condition. So here we look at this. The price is given in the y-axis, output shows the x-axis. So the price, MR, average revenue, everything will be equal. So it is parallel. The demand, etc., everything will be equal. So it is parallel to the x-axis. It is meeting at point E with SMC. And the average total cost curve, which is the dotted line, which is the downward, it is inverted, it is a U-shaped curve, and that is the total cost. The firm is having a bit of a profit also. So in order to make the short run equilibrium explained clearly, we are using another diagram, a simple diagram, in order to explain the short run equilibrium graphically, MCMR condition. So it is going to be explained here. So this is the textbook version, and this will be helping us to complete the exams also. So look at the cost and revenue in the y-axis, output in the x-axis, Price is given, MR and AR is given, they are the same. So the output of the firm is optimum at the level where MC is equal to MR. Look at that point. It is equal to point A. Therefore, OM is the optimum out of the firm. So output of the firm. At the level of output, SATC, that is MB, where an average revenue AR is the price and MA is the price level, AR is the average revenue. The profit per unit is AB. The total profit is shown by shaded rectangle ABCD and is it at its maximum. So this is the condition in the short run. So now we have to see the short run conditions in little bit more elaborately. That is the break even condition, the firm with supernormal profit and the firm in which it is having losses. So in order to find out the break even condition, look at the average cost curve and also the average revenue curve. If average cost is equal to the average revenue, that is the tangency take place at SAC and if SAC and average revenue curve or the price curve, if it meet at a point A, then we can say that there is the firm is at break even point. Now come to the next diagram in which we can find out the firm earns supernormal profit, because here the cost curve is so below the average revenue curve. So that means average revenue is higher than the cost. So the rest of the portion will give a massive profit for the firm. And coming to the third part where we can see that the losses incur to the firm, that is the firm incur losses, that is where the average cost curve is upward to that of the price curve or the average revenue curve. So that means the cost is comparatively higher. In such a condition, the firm will have to face losses. So the short run equilibrium of an individual firm can take place at various situations. So these are the three situations. So that means the firm in break even condition, the firm earning supernormal profit, and the firm is incurring losses. So marginal cost is depicted as MC, then average cost is depicted as AC, and price is depicted in the y-axis. Average revenue curve is also the marginal revenue curve, and that is parallel to the x-axis. So Pn is the price level. Pn is the price level. Pn is parallel. And we know the demand curve is parallel to the x-axis or the output axis. The marginal cost curve is U-shaped. This is because production is subject to variable proportions and diminishing returns. So this law operates over there. The intersection point for all the panels satisfies the equilibrium condition MR is equal to MC or P is equal to MC. So the point A represents the maximum profit. The profit maximizing or best level of output, so it is Q. The point will be Q. So all the panels will show different situations. So in short run, a firm under perfect competition may break even, earn excess profit or supernormal profit or incur losses. So all these three situations may occur. So in the first case, short run average cost is equal to the price where P is equal to MC. The firm neither earns supernormal profit or loss. The output level is at which P is equal to MR is equal to MC is equal to SAC, and that is called break even output level or break even point. And coming to the second diagram, in short run average cost, so that cost is less than the price or the MC or the, so in such a condition the average revenue is comparatively high, which means as the revenue is high, the firm is earning supernormal profit. So the area is PDAC, that is supernormal profit. And coming to the third case, if short run average cost is greater than the price, if average cost is greater than the price where P is equal to MC, the firm incur losses because the cost of production is comparatively very high. Now look at the diagram. We can see AC curve which is higher than the average revenue. So AR is equal to MR equal to P condition, the parallel line is by far lower than the average cost curve. So which clearly shows that the firm is having losses, which is shown by the area MBAP.